when you are asking something in return, then you are doing only that sensitivity, that sense of care, that love, just to have some reaction. That is not appropriate. Love is not reaction. Not asking anything in return. Just do and leave it there. This proverb in Hindi, we say, Neki kar kuएं में डाल. Do good and then put it into the well. Forget about. But do we do? If you say, I love you, there is always a demand. More than that. You ask. You say, I love you, to ask. I want to be loved. Your sense of saying, I love you means you want to be loved. There is no pure sense. You are living this life in action, reaction. That is why you cannot treat furnitures good, because there is no reaction. There is possibility to treat dog good. There is possibility to treat a tree good. But to furniture, not any reaction. A dog, if you kick a dog, it will bark. There is reaction. If you love, it will, if you pet it, it will wave the tail and will be very happy. There is reaction. If you take care of a tree, tree will give more flowers. If you don't take care of the tree, no flowers. So we are taking care, we are giving all the manure to our flowers so that we will have flower. We are taking care of the dog so it will one day protect me. And dog, if you see, dogs are very diplomatic. If you have minutely observed the dog, they are very diplomatic. They are much more diplomatic than a human being. When some stranger comes, they are barking and waving the tail at the same time. Now when the owner of the dog sees that person and is friendly, then barking is finished. Only the waving of the tail remained. If that owner of the dog says, go out, then tail waving is finished, only barking remains. See how diplomatic, both same time, whatever action comes, the dog is right. And the owner says, oh, it knows you. It was waving tail, but it was also barking. See everything. But we take care of dog because there is some sense of reaction. We take care of plant because there is reaction. But if you are doing any sensitivity, any sense of love and care for some reaction, dear friends, not love. And when you are demanding something, definitely there will be competition, there will be envy, because whatsoever you demand, if you say I love you to your partner, and partner also replies I love you, but you will have not in the sense what I meant. You have to be sweeter in saying I love you. Your tone was not correct. While saying I love you, you were not looking eye to eye. You were looking somewhere. Something is wrong. Or you may say you are directly looking in my eyes and saying I love you. Like you are very aggressively saying. This is the aggression. Seeing eye to eye. Now you see. reaction, then you will be not satisfied with any sense whatsoever come. You count per day. Today I told 4 times I love you and I got a reply only 1 time. And you see the behavior of people. They are serving you food, putting a plate, and just by putting a plate they are commanding you, say thank you. And in Germany, you have very good language. Just putting the plate, you say bitte schön. Now you are bound to say danke schön. If you look, if you speak in a German manner, if you speak half an hour, 15 minutes you are only saying danke bitte, danke bitte. This is happening same with love. There is demand, and with this demand, there is jealousy, there is envy, violence, there is division. All the sense of you and me. There is conflict. There is no religiousness. What is a religion? Religion is not something that you put some flowers to God or some statue or go in a Sunday mass. Sit down in a church, pray to God, make some puja, have some chanting. That all is not religion. Religion is your happiness. When you are happy, a very happy being, you don't need to search God, because that happiness is God. And being happy, being that with the sense of goodness, whatsoever you do in this world, that is religion. But we have made a rules. There are rules. Now when you see a flower, there is a sense. If there is sensitivity, you will not like to break it just for sense of pleasure. Maybe 1-2 flowers for decorating, for putting in hair is good. That is a respect. That is a thing what you are giving. But just taking a flower and then taking leaves, I love you not, I love you not. Have you observed? This is what this industry is doing to you, which is supplying you the idea of love, is also supplying this kind of technique. Take a rose, then I love you not, I love you not. And what is the last leaf? That is true. Wasting. Just grabbing the flower like they have no life. There is no use, no gentleness. Even if you plug, I am not saying don't plug. Even if you plug, there should be some gentleness, a sense of care, a sensitivity. But we are lacking. We are just torn apart whatever we get. There is no sensitivity left. Whatsoever you do, how you break them, how you torn them apart. See yourself. If you are careful, if you are giving respect, so if there is respect for other, that is love. And that is the basic difference in love and lust. In lust, you reduce everything just for your ego, just to satisfy yourself for your pleasure. But in love, there is no reduction. It's only upbringing in equality. Even there is no sense of giving. Even there is no giving of love, no sense of feeling of giving. Because more you give, the more you get. The less you give, the less you get. If you don't give, the love is finished. There is no love left for you. It's a very paradox arithmetic. If you give more money, the less money you have. If you give less money, more money you have. If you don't give anything, you have more. That is business. But in love, if you give more, you get more. If you give less, you get less. And if you don't give at all, there will be no sense of love left for you. So very simple, with all the sensitivity, with all the care, all the respect. We are trying to approach something which is in our hand. To understand very basic which is in our hand. See, the earth we are moving on. Have gratitude for it. Look at the earth. This is not only rich man's earth, this is also poor man's earth. This is not belonging to certain religion. This is the earth of you and me. It is your earth, it is my earth. Look at it with that sense. Look this earth on which you are living. This is your earth, not somebody else. You are born here on this earth. Not on certain occasions when sun is shining, on when you are feeling happy, you see the earth in that sense. Every day. Have the respect, feel the gratitude for this Mother Earth. It is giving you food. It is giving you all the climates. It is giving you the capability to understand many things, to be acquainted with many natural sources, many animals. Have we seen this earth in that sense? Ever you have opened your heart for this earth? Look at earth. Not bound with some idea of ecology, or this is happening, the plates are moving, the earth is like that, or with the history. Look at the earth with total sense of freedom. And freedom is very important. Is as important as love, equivalent. Not national freedom or freedom to walk wherever you like. The sense of freedom, deep sense of freedom. But when we say freedom, we have to first understand the dependency. And remember, freedom is not independency. There is a very big difference. To be dependent is a reaction. To be independent is further reaction. But to be in freedom is out of this action and reaction. Look at your life, how you are dependent. You depend from very childhood on your parents. They bring you up, they brought you up, they nurture you up. You depend on them. You depend on the postman who is bringing post to you. Because of him, you can read something. You depend on Google. And I can say it's more slavery than depending. A man who brings milk, you depend on that. You very much depend on supermarkets. See the rush in supermarkets on Friday. Saturday, Sunday, they will not open. All the beggars are happy with this Saturday, Sunday. Because people, they buy so much on Saturday, Sunday, they don't know what they need. They buy so much, so on Monday they throw. And beggars are happy that there exists Saturday and Sunday. So people are nonsense, they have no sense. They are buying things, not knowing about the hunger they have, buying more than they need. And then they throw. There should be everywhere in any country. When I see in India, there is place. Whatever food is left over, whatever you are not eating, at least you can give to some people. Here in Western countries, it's difficult because everybody is egoful. They are beggars, but beggars are having much more ego than you do have. When you give to a beggar something, they will demand more. So instead of putting yourself in this game and then feel a guilt afterwards, you throw it in dustbin. And I have seen with my own eyes beggars opening waste boxes to find food. There should be place where you could give. World should arrange something, because there are many people who cannot work, who are thrown out because people, they don't have sense of care. Old parents are thrown out of the house. Of course, here you have created some security. But still you will see If you are aware enough, you will see outside there are people who are thrown out, who suffer, who are hungry. And everybody is responsible for their hunger. Not only in Germany, if somebody is hungry, you are responsible. You are also responsible if somebody is hungry in Africa, in India, because you export, you import from there all the food.